This is my presentation on WebPoint 2.0 tool Prezi. And what Prezi is software that is used for presentations, and it's all online at Prezi.com. You don't have to save anything to a jump drive or anything like that. What you do is you create a profile, user account, and you just go to Prezi.com and you fill out the necessary fields, and you have to have an email. So you can see that this is mine right here, John Baclar, and these are the Prezis that I've done. And so my first one that I'm going to walk through is the college exploration. This is a lesson I did for my business class, so I just click on it and wait till it loads, and then it loads in this screen. So this will be projected up on the screen for my students to watch, or they could be doing it from their desktop as well, viewing the presentation along with me. So you start by hitting the play button, and what this was on colleges and the number of four-year schools and two-year schools, the difference between a university and a college. And I skip along, we talk about different degree types, two-year, a four-year, a graduate degree, what different types of bachelors you can achieve and masters. And then talk about the difference between a public university and college and a private university or college, and the differences. And obviously the Land Grant Act gave states land to create a public university, which were used in the beginning for teacher training, and then they were funded with state and federal tax dollars, and usually a lot cheaper. You can see the average cost. Private schools, no state or federal support. The average cost much bigger, and they give more scholarships and grants than state schools. And I'll give a few examples: Hiram College, John Carroll. And then these were some of the top 10 schools in the United States. Just wanted to see for the students to see what the schools were, what the enrollment was at, what the tuition and what the acceptance rate was, and then also the top universities and colleges in Ohio. So you can see Calyx Western was number 1, but then the rest were public universities: Ohio State, Miami-Dade, Ohio, Cincinnati, Bowling Green, and also their enrollment, their tuition. And then some key terms: open enrollment, open admission, the difference between the two, FAFSA, and I uploaded a video for how students are to fill out the FAFSA online. And then talk about scholarships, academic versus athletic, and the differences between the two and some of the criterias. NCAA Division I, II offer scholarship, but not 3, things of that nature. And then majors and minors. Majors typically 100 to 120 hours, minors a little bit less, and you do not have to declare till you're junior. And then talked about grants and loans, the difference between the two. Grants obviously do not have to pay back. Loans must be paid back. And that completes my Prezi. And then I would give the students some sort of assignment. I know in the past I've had them look up different universities and colleges that they're interested in. And this is for a class that is junior senior based, and they would have to look up some information. So what you would do to create your own Prezi, and a few things that I'll walk through, is you would go to your Prezis, and you're going to go to New Prezi, and you would create a title for it. I'm just going to name this Practice. And then click New Prezi. Well, it takes it a little bit for it to load. Okay. So then you pick a template, and there's a few to choose from. You can see depending on what you're doing, and I'm going to just pick the cloud one, and then click Start Editing. So on here basically are each screen that's going to have information. So this is the front screen. So I double click the text, and now I can type the text. So I'm just going to type Practice Prezi again. And then if I want to, I can highlight the text. Highlight it. change the font color. Okay, so that's one way I would change the font color. So then I can also change the theme of it. So it's on the original theme. I can change it to more so midnight theme. It's just going to download the fonts and stuff like that. It's going to change it here. So it looks like that. So there's a couple different themes. It takes a little bit. So I'll just stick with that theme. So I'm going to click on 2. So this is going to be the first, and then to go back, just click the down pointing arrow, and this gives you all your screens. So I go to 2, and I click on it, and there's a place for my text. So I just double click, and I'm just going to write text. And you can see I can also add text there, so I hit OK. So this is my frame here itself. I can also change how the frame looks. I can make it more a circle, make it a square, but I'm going to leave it how it is. But those are 3 options within your frame. And also hidden, and that means it's not going to show this blue arrow around it. You can also insert things. I can insert an image. So if I go to insert image, I would then just select a file, and I'll go back and insert that image of Hiram College. So here's my image, and then all I have to do is drag it around the image. And then what I want to do is if I want to size it, I click the minus symbol, plus symbol, make it bigger. If I want to get rid of it, I delete it. And then delete. You can also insert PowerPoints, import it here. I could insert a YouTube, and so what I would do is go to youtube.com. Type in Prezi. Hopefully someone, here we go. So I'm just going to copy and paste this link into my Prezi. Insert. And here's my Prezi. Or my YouTube video on how to make a Prezi. I'm going to go to slide 3, or form 3. Go to insert, and I can also insert an organizational chart. So maybe I'm trying to compare information. If I use a table here to classify information, and here's my table, and I just have to move it into Prezi, and I'm just going to hit check, and then there it is. Okay, but say I want to get rid of it. This is trash. I want to edit it. I can then click on that pencil, and then I can change whatever I want to be in my table. So this could, again, help learners better organize information. So I'll just say, okay, leave it the way it is. And then slide 3, what I'll go to is I'm going to insert, go again to what else you can insert. So you can insert a timeline, you can insert a tree, you can insert balance if you're doing math. So just a lot of neat tools that you can insert in here as well. So Prezi constantly saves, and you'll see up here at the top you can save it. So this saves it as practice. And you can also print it, and then under meeting, click meeting as you start the online presentation, or I can invite others to edit it and share it. So if I'm working on this as a group project, I would save this, and then others would be able to edit it. Maybe I do my part. Then, when you're all done, you just go down here to the bottom, start presentation, and start the Prezi, and you just click through, and you can see it plays my video, and go straight to it, and then I click to the next one, it goes to the table, and then so forth. But we didn't get that far. So very simple tool to use, and again, it's great for sharing, collaborating with others. All you need is the internet, and just a very good tool, and something that breaks the monotony from PowerPoint and other presentation material. You can control the paths and things like that, and I think some of the kids really enjoy learning, and I think a lot of teachers should be using more of this to help engage their class in a better for the classroom. So, thank you.